Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades, and yep, let's just get into it. And right now Bitcoin is back to $29,181, chopping sideways once again. A lot of people were getting very bullish today with Bitcoin breaking out of the symmetrical triangle right here. Again, I wasn't too sure about it. We could see that Bitcoin retested it once. Okay, great. We had our retest, our confirmation, and we started moving towards the upside. And then we saw, running into resistance a little bit right here, as outlined today into the Discord, which, by the way, if you guys want to see my trades, you guys can join the Discords. And big congratulations to the Discord, to the gold members today, after we bag another 19% gain off of our Monero trade. But we'll take a look at it after doing some analysis on Bitcoin. So let's just take a look at Bitcoin right now. And then we start to chop sideways during the day, even though the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 were moving towards the upside very quickly. We saw Bitcoin lagging behind and actually came back down and retested the triangle once again and ended up retesting it again. When I see that Bitcoin retest many like a trend line many times, I start to lose confidence into the rally. Maybe we had one test and then we started moving to the upside, 31,500, 32,000, and great, it's very bullish. You're going to see lots of upside after that. But if Bitcoin starts to lag after the breakout and starts to chop sideways, you're most likely going to see a reversal back to the downside. And that's exactly why we took our shorts. And right now, Bitcoin is back down to 29,200. Now, does this mean that Bitcoin is going to break 28,800? We actually didn't even tag that level. We actually came pretty close to it, 28,874, and then we're just, we've come back up from those levels. Now, the daily time frame on the market cipher, we have a 12 and a -2, not looking the greatest, but again, we've been chopping sideways for quite a while now. But I want to take your eye again, once again, that this pattern right here, where our Bitcoin was chopping sideways, and a lot of people thought we were gonna keep going back up towards the upside, and this was the bottom. And then look at that, we just chopped sideways, and then we came back down after the momentum waves came back up, and then we had a red dot, and then we came all the way down once again before actually finding our true bottom after confirming with a green dot. Now we just have one green dot right now. If we get a red dot tomorrow, or even today's candle could turn into a red dot. It could appear that you might see some downside coming from Bitcoin. We could break 28,000 and even visit the $25,000 levels, I believe. Let's take a look right here. I have it outlined on my chart. Basically the $24,500 level. Around that area, you're going to start to see some support around this previous high. Again, this shouldn't be too much support. There hasn't been that many trading days. I think we stayed around this area for maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks for trading, and then we just started moving towards the upside like a complete rocket ship, and then we never came back from there. Now we are getting pretty close to revisiting those levels as we are chopping sideways, which is completely natural. After a big move towards the downside like this, it's completely natural to see Bitcoin chop sideways and just calm down for a little bit after such a big move. Now let's take a look at some altcoins. A lot of people very excited for altcoins, which by the way, thank you everyone that came to the live stream yesterday. We gave out $1,000 in cash prizes to the Discord members, so congratulations for you guys. And we actually gave out some lifetime memberships, which by the way, the gold membership for the Discord is on sale right now, right? So it's on sale for a couple more days. I think the sale, I'm going to end the sale tomorrow, Tuesday at midnight. That sale will end, so you guys got 2 more days, today and tomorrow. Maybe I'll end it on Wednesday, depends if people join or not. I'm probably gonna end it but yeah, overall it's on sale right now. You guys can join for a discounted price. Usually it's $40 a month, and right now it's $25. Now let's take a look at our Monero trade. Now again, a beautiful trade on Monero. We entered some short positions around 188 last night. Don't mind this scam week. I don't trade on a Binance, so this didn't happen on BitGet, which by the way, links in the description as well. But right now, we entered our short position around 188. Actually started to come up, and I was actually in a bit of a loss because we used around 7 leverage on that trade, and it actually added to my position around 199, which is around this previous support right here, and I expected it to flip as resistance, and that's exactly what happened. And when we started to come back down, we end up closing our trade in profit. Now I know there's a lot of people in the Discord that do enter positions or short positions like so, right? They'll map this out and they'll set a stop loss for 1% to 2%, right? There's different trading strategies. Like this is right here, you can definitely do this. You know, they do a 10% trade of their 10% portfolio in this trade right here, and they'll set their stop loss at 2% and they'll take profit, you know, all the way down here. But what'll end up happening is like they'll enter their trade and it won't go their way. They'll get stop loss hunted or something, and they'll always get stopped out. They'll always get stopped out in this volatile market. Now what I tend to do is I'll enter some small positions, where I'll start to enter maybe 3% here, and then if we keep pushing up towards the upside, even though I think we're at resistance, so I'll enter another 3%, right? Or you can even double down, right? You do 3% here and another 6% there, and then when it does start to move back down, then you can have some amazing gains. Now some people just decide to enter at the second position right here, which is a safer play, and you have entered in at 199, and some people made over 30% today, or 60% depending on the amount of leverage that they're using. And look at that, we came all the way back down, touched 181 once again, a perfect touch point. You could long this level once again, and then look at that, Monero is pushing all the way back up right now. I was actually debating on entering a long position on Monero, but you know what, I was enjoying my stake and I was very happy, so I didn't really care at that point after making a very good trade today for the Discord members. But yeah, basically that's what you want to do. You just want to long at support and short at resistance, and you can even average in your positions and don't make your trade sizes too big. And you see a lot of people making their trade sizes big and they get very, very stressed out, and, you know, their heart starts to beat and their anxiety starts to kick in. That's a hint that your trade size could potentially be too big, and your leverage may be too high as well. So once you're very relaxed in a position, then that's the base, that's the, you know, where you want to be at. You know, you don't want to be too stressed out when you're when you're trading, and it can get very emotional. I can understand that. Now let's move on. Let's take a look at Atom. Atom was looking for around $12.45 or $12.50, but unfortunately we didn't get to that level. We got around $12.30 before we start to reverse down, and that's what you want to do, because you don't want to, you know, you don't want to chase those trades, right? If you think that the price is going to hit this level, then you just want to set your orders right here, and you enter once we get to that level, right? You don't want to enter before or chase a trade and it ends up completely breaking out from this level and going higher, but you've already entered in too early. Right, just let the trades come to you, right? The market's still going to be there tomorrow. And again, you guys could have entered support. You got to enter the trade around $11 on Atom. It could be up, I don't know, let's take a look right here. Let's do a measured move from $11 up to now. You could be up 2%, up 14% with a little bit of leverage, right? So just always take that into account. Let the trades come to you. Market is very volatile. It's going to move quickly. AVAX getting a beautiful short right here. I actually adjusted this trend line a little bit better to fit better with this previous bottom, and we can see that it perfectly came in. Let's move over here. It perfectly came in line and retested this as resistance, and you guys could have entered a short right here at $33.20 or $33.15, 16 cents. Depends on how close you zoom in. You can get a very good idea of where the price is going to go. And yeah, there you go. You just enter a beautiful short on AVAX. Unfortunately, I didn't enter a short on this one, but it could have been a very good gain as AVAX fell over 11%. And yeah, well, let's just take a look at a couple other ones. Matic again getting pretty close to our support level around 62 cents or 62.5 cents. I would enter probably long around this area, but let's just see what happens to Bitcoin. It is a leading indicator for all the other cryptos, and for, you know, it's actually been like a kind of a headwind of what's happening in the markets, because right now, you know, we saw that the markets were pumping, but Bitcoin ended up dumping early on and you know, midway through the day, and now we can see that the futures for the traditional markets, the Nasdaqs, are actually down in the red, minus 1.5%. And tomorrow we have a Fed Jerome Powell speech, and I believe housing starts tomorrow as a economic data. So let's just see how the market reacts to that news. I believe it's tomorrow. Let's take a look right here, which, by the way, gold, new home sales, the new home sales is tomorrow. But yeah, by the way, gold getting beautiful rejection right now from this previous high around these previous lows as well, flipping as resistance. Now if gold does come back down to around 1810 or 1812 or 1800, I'm going to be adding to my positions on gold, and I'll be very happy if gold could get down here once more, because I still want to buy more gold stocks and silver stocks, as I believe it is going to be the best performing asset of 2022 and 2023. And right now gold is the best performing asset, considering everything has tanked and gold is holding strong, very resilient. Now let's just take a look at a couple more cryptos. Lots of people like it when I do their analysis on Solana and all the other cryptos that they're holding. So Solana just chopping sideways once again. If Solana could get around, you know, $44.35, $44.40, I'd be very interested in placing a long around this area. And if we do break that level and we start to move lower, you got this previous low to take a look at, which is around $37. And if we move even lower than that, then, you know, at this point the market could be crashing. Bitcoin could be crashing. $21.24 was going to be your next major support, which is around these previous lows right here. And then let's take a look at Tron. Tron actually pumped up very fast today, but ended up selling off. Apparently they have their new stable coin, which is backed by their Tron token. Maybe another Terra Luna coming there. Let's take a look at Uniswap. Uniswap actually broke out of this triangle right here, this ascending triangle. Almost came back and retested this as support. I guess you could adjust your line, but again, I really like where I currently have my line, which is around this area. And it didn't come back and retested as support, so no trades on Uniswap. VeChain actually came back, it broke out of this major trend line right here, as we can see, and actually ended up reversing down. So a big fake out there, big fake out on Bitcoin today, by the way, on the thumbnail. So just telling people that Bitcoin was going to potentially go back to 38,000, and we're still trapped in this range. Now let's take a look at one more coin. I believe Polkadot made a nice move. Not so much. Polkadot just chopping sideways once again. Did have a breakout as well, but ended up selling off like everything else. EOS, is EOS making new lows? Not yet, but if EOS does make a new low, I don't know where we would be going. We are kind of in price discovery for new lows for EOS, so just be careful. And actually, I want to talk about one more, the last one. I'll stop right here, because FTM, or Phantom token, it was actually one that I just recently added because a Discord member requested it, and it's actually a beautiful chart. As we can see, this previous low right here ended up retesting as resistance, and he actually made a trade in the Discord. I don't know how much he made, but this was a 15% move on FTM, so a very volatile token, but nevertheless you could have made it a fantastic trade right there. And you can see this beautiful channel on FTM, and we actually retested that bottom around this area right here. So if you guys, if I would have seen this token before, I would have entered a long position right here, which would have been an amazing trade, because right now I think FTM is up over 78%. Apparently you can leverage up this token. I mean, I wouldn't use too much leverage because of how volatile it is, but overall a beautiful token to trade with. So always take this one. I'm gonna take a look at this one next week, or maybe in the coming week. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. You guys are awesome. Once we get to 25,000 subscribers, I'm gonna give out another $2,500. So it's up to you guys to leave a like and subscribe, and push up the videos and push up the subscribers. And let's just end off this crypto analysis by taking a look at DXY, which is bullish for Bitcoin. When the DXY goes down, it is bullish for Bitcoin, but right now the DXY is starting to find support, and if it does start to push up once again, you're probably going to see Bitcoin starting to fall. So always take that into account. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace. You guys can join the Discord. It's on sale for a limited time. Love you guys. Peace.